Hi guys, Viper here and welcome to the channel. Now in today's video we are going to be doing the 4th mission in our play along of the Dungeon Keeper. Now first, before we get into anything, I have to address the elephant in the room, which was the sound levels on the last video. Now the sound levels for this game seem to be broken because the sound is on full blast still. If we come out of this now here and go to options, you can see the sound is off. I've turned it off so there should be no music at all in the game. And it's on full blast in my headset. Now when I did it yesterday I turned down the sound, but it just didn't do it, so the sound's really loud in the game on the last video. I apologise for that. I will redo that video, but because I'm going to be activating my Windows either today or tomorrow, because I'm sick of looking for my disc and not being able to find it, I'm just going to do it when I reactivate Windows. So in the next day or two I will be redoing the first part with these 3 missions, but for today we'll jump into the 4th mission, continue our game. I also will say, if you are playing along at home, that when you finish your mission and it comes up, press spacebar to go to your next mission. Save it. Because when I came back on it before doing a test of the sound, I was still on the 3rd mission and I was like, hey, we did that. So I had to redo the 3rd mission again, which I quickly did. And now we're here now on the 4th mission. So let's get straight into it, guys. All you new people, welcome to the channel, for all you newbies. Quick word from our sponsor, the like button. So go down there, give them a little slap and let me know that you're liking the content. Now I'm going to go over some basic stuff that I went over yesterday, which I forgot to tell you. First of all, we press M and we do our map. Now, as you can see on our map, we've got this here. Now I know for a fact from previous playthroughs when I was a kid, there's stuff here, so I'm not going to do that just yet. We are going to go and dig out this. Get the gold out first, and then once you've got the gold out first, it's easier. Well, not easier, but quicker to get everything set up. So I'm going to quickly do that. Is that there like so? Not there. Ideal. About right. I'm going to dig all this out whilst we're doing it because I'm going to be building these into rooms as we're going. So this is going to be the lair for the creatures. That's going to up on that wall. We might be lucky there. There we are, lucky there, we've got the wall. Where's the pole? So this is going to be our lair. That's a fair enough size for a hatchery. We'll leave some room there for the lair, and we're going to build another bit down here. Another bit here for now, just so we have a place for our training room as well. Because first thing we want to be doing is getting trained our monsters, so that when we do get attacked, we are quite a well, not a low level, but we're up there a little bit, at least level 3 or 4. Once we get level 3 or 4 creatures, we're not doing too bad, especially this phase of the game. Once you get later on, and later missions, you will more than likely need to do stuff. Now there we've got gems. Look out how good that is. That means that we don't need to do anything. So I'm going to be turning this, no digging out I mean, I'm going to be turning this straight away into a treasure room. I'm not going to actually make it a treasure room just yet, but it will be our treasure room because the gems are there forever. You can't get rid of the gems, you can't mine them out, they will be there forever. So now that we've got that really nicely there, and we've got this, and we've got these portal, I should have done this first. I should have made myself some new imps. Now I'm going to max out my gold because I know I've got gold there and I've got gems there. So while they're doing that and getting everything up and that, I'm going to quickly pick up this gold for them so it's easier. Oh yeah, I can't drop it there. So it's easier for them to get and collect. So let's give them a quick helping hand with this so they're not messing about with it. Like in the previous video where I put collected the gold, dug out the gold first, and then your monsters out, your minions aren't messing about, mining a bit of gold, running to the treasure room, mining a bit of gold, running to the treasure room. You'll see what I mean by that when we do the gems in a minute. Bang them all there, pick them all back up, and bang them all back together. This is going to be the treasure room, so we'll leave that like that for now. So, we're going to have lair, hatchery, or treasure room, training room, and training room or hatchery. I'll probably make this smaller one, the hatchery, training room, lair, treasury room, What else are we going to need? We're going to need a library. So, first thing I'm going to do, because I've not done it, and I recommend you do this when you first start playing, your new level, you save it straight away, because you can save scum on this game, like, it's not hard, really, to be honest, it's really easy. I'm going to make this a library, probably not going to need it that big, actually. Let me start that as well. So we'll make that the library, and we shall dig out. See, the portal will catch that at the same time. Now securing our walls, which is nice. So we've got treasure room being done. Well, gonna be done. Lair, where I'm gonna put that. Hatch room, no way I'm gonna put that. Training room, no way I'm gonna put that. Library, no way I'm gonna put that. And I'm pretty sure that's the bridge. But I'm pretty sure it's the bridge. Like I say, it's been 20 years since I played this game, so it's been a while. It's been a minute. Put it that way. It's been a minute. So, what I'm going to do right now is wait a minute, because I want to make sure that my walls are secure. Now, the temptation is to come up here and block that there. You know, like dig out here, like so, and then secure that wall there. But there's gold here, so if you're playing against purple and green, they will mine out this gold and get to you. But we're still in the early missions, and this is basically for the bridge. This mission really is to unlock. I'm sure it's to unlock the bridge. It might not be the bridge, it might be the guard post. I can't remember. But we'll soon find out. So I'm going to get on with putting down a treasure room now, because we are going to start building stuff. Now the imps probably will come off doing the walls once they've done the walls that they've done, just to drop down the gold that they've got. Pick up that gold dye that's in a pile and try and spread it out. But I'm going to stop them from doing that. I'm going to do that myself. Why they continue to fortify the walls, and then I know that we're safe within our little dungeon. So the walls are coming on nicely. We've got enough room there for our library, enough for the lair, hatchery, training room. Let's get to it then, eh? Else if I clicked on it. So we'll pop down the layer here. Quite a big layer, because we are going to have quite a few creatures. Might actually go over a little bit more to the left. I'm going to quickly dig that out there, just in case we get a few more creatures and we need a bigger layer, and then we can extend on the bottom. So I'm going to build a hatchery down here so we can feed our creatures, because we don't want them to starve now, do we? It also makes them unhappy, and you don't really want to make them unhappy. You can cheer them up again by dropping gold on them, or if they're hungry, dropping food on them. But it's best to just not let them get in that state in the first place. Now you can drop your imps in the training room, and when you drop them in the training room, they will train. So if you want to drop your imps down so they secure the wall, make sure you drop one at a time at the wall. So one there, one there, one there. It won't train then, it will go and do the wall, so long as you drop it next to it. If you drop it in the middle, then obviously it's going to train. So when you are dropping imps on your training room, do make sure of that, because you don't want to really, like, be wondering where all your imps are, and then they're like leveling up. Like, yeah, they are faster when they level up, but is it really worth doing that? Like, so first of all, the flies, I'm going to dump them right back in here. Oh, the beetles, sorry. I'm doing that anyway. I thought they were flies. Pull the beetles back because they're not very good. So let's get our library down. Get the warlocks coming in. They'll research the next room. Oh, and we've automatically got the workshop come. Now, with the workshop, we shall get the troll, but we shall also get the bell demon. So I'm going to straight away build this here. Now, I tend to have a really big workshop because of the fact that once you do like traps and stuff, and you build your traps, for every one that you've not used, it uses up space in your workshop. So this size of this workshop is nothing compared to what it's going to be later on when you see what I do later on with traps and stuff. Because traps are king really, especially the boulder trap. If you have the boulder trap down and like they come and invade you, and then That, yes, that kills quite a fair few of them, put it that way. So, we can have 3 imps on each side, so we're going to go 3, 6, 9, and then M2, 15. So, 5, sorry. 6 there, which is 15. So, we ideally need 15 imps. And how many have we got? We've got 7. So, why don't we build a few more of them? We'll make it to 10 for now, because we've just run out of gold. So, our creatures won't train or nothing. Oh, I shouldn't be doing that. They were busy doing walls. Let me just quickly make sure all the walls are done. No, they're not. Alright, okay. So, I'm going to leave that bit a while there for a minute, just while I get enough gold, so I make sure that I've got enough gold for payday. Make sure my creatures are on flee so that they don't die. Well, some will die fleeing, but not all of them. So if you do have a fight with someone, not all your creatures will die. It depends later on if you want to keep that on, because like later missions, because once you get a graveyard, the vampires are like proper OP, proper OP, the vampires. But you'll see that when we get about 6 or 7 more missions into it. So we've got a fair bit of gold there for now. So I'm going to just stop that and do that. Now these have got to research spells. Now as you can see at the top here, we've got this green bit. This green bit means how many it is full-wise with people and spells. So let's look at our... We need to do 3 more spells. There's no more rooms to do, and yes, it is the bridge. So let's build the workshop. Now I know I'm going to get trolls straight away, but I don't really want trolls. I want the bile demon, because they're pretty good as well, especially early game. So this will be clever research and traps. Yeah, we need troll. So I'll get rid of them. Get rid of these 2 beetles again, because we definitely don't want them. And now we've got our first troll. So we can use the troll and do traps, but first of all I'm going to do is stick them in here and train them a little bit, because once you've trained up your creatures they do stuff quicker. So if I was to train up my warlocks and then drop them into the library, everything will get done quick. But I'm going to build a little bit more about library. See, it just said then library's too small, so that was good timing. That means that, see that person there walking off now, I can put him back in and he can do the research again. He might go and do a lair because he's not actually got a lair, but we're alright at the minute. Let's just make sure all our walls are secure. See, all our walls are secure now. Nothing can get in. I've got room here to extend my workshop, and I've got room here to either extend the hatchery or the training room if I need to. Now, let's just increase the size of the lair here. And as you just heard then, there's nothing left to research. So, now that that's said that, what I am going to do is, we're going to need to make the training room a bit bigger, I can imagine. So I am going to put down a save here, because we've done quite a fair bit. So, let's just save that. And let's see if we can get away with taking 2 out. If we can get away with this, get the walls down, then we know we've got a big enough training room for all of our creatures. And I'll just make the hatchery just a tad little bit bigger. Not that I really need to, but I will do. This is really the last bit of digging out that I need to do. Then we can just sit and level up our creatures to whatever level you want to. For this edition, I'm going to probably level them up to about level 5. I don't really see the point in going any higher than that on this particular mission. We're not that far into the game. Level 5 creatures would be able to kill the majority of everything on this map, I would imagine. But also, when you are playing the game, look out for secret bits like, how's that there? It's obviously telling me there's got to be something behind this here, but it's not always with gold. Just look at where the impenetrable rock is. Sometimes there'll be like little valleys and stuff that go through it, and little channels and stuff that you can go through. So if you keep your eyes out for them when you're on the map as well and go to them, you'll get secrets from them, like increase bless your creatures with experience, increase level, so they all get another higher level. You don't want to use that when you find it. You want to wait till like most of your creatures are like level 8 or 9 and then use it, or even better 9, then use it, then they all become 10s and you don't need to train them. Now I'm just going to grab all my imps here, well 8 of them, just going to get all day, stick 2 down there, 1 there. See, I'll show you what I mean by the training room. So if I was to stick down training room here, right, which I'm going to, and I was to say put him down here, he will train. If I put him there, he's going to do the wall, and then I have to go down 1 again to do the other wall, and then down 1 again. Because if you drop 2 in the same place, it will go and train. And you don't really want your imps doing that. You can if you want. Like, don't. I'm not saying don't, but it's not something that I tend to do. I never tend to upgrade my imps, like, ever. And all the playthroughs I've done of this game when I was a kid. So yeah, it's totally up to you though. I'm not saying don't do it, but I'm also saying that you don't need to do it. So yeah, don't worry about your imps there. You level your imps. Just make sure they don't go in your training room and take up space for your creatures. Because ideally, you want to always be making sure your creatures are training. Now I'm going to stick these old trolls in here because I know they would have been in the workshop making traps. And I'm just going to stick these 2 beetles back in the portal. And hopefully I will get something better than beetles. Beetles and flies are as far away, especially flies, because flies tend to, like, once you break out and go exploring stuff, flies will go everywhere. Now it's good for that for exploring, like with the possess creature spell here. You click on this, click on the creature, use your arrow keys and your mouse. Your mouse is to look at that and your arrow keys to move. So that's later on. You do it on a secret one. I think it's that circle one on the map where you actually get like a secret level. I think you find a secret level. Oh no, that's what get all your take a creature to the next. Like later on, right? You'll see it where I'll get like teleport a creature to the next level, and I will have that for about 6 levels on the trot. So it's like, wow, another beetle. So it's like, yeah, so it's not going to give me nothing else. It's just going to keep giving me these creatures. So I'm just going to leave that like that. The beetles are just not nothing. I don't worry about them. The warlocks and the bile demons are the ones that you want to demon spawn. Sorry, demon spawn are the ones you want to train, because demon spawn turn into dragons once they get to level 10. And your warlocks are not too bad with the like meteor throw thing to do with the fireball. That's not too bad. So then, all we really got to do now is just wait until you're ready to dig out. So I'm going to give it, well, I'll give it another 2 minutes, and then we'll go and start digging out and exploring, and then we can get the mission done. Level 2's on my warlocks. We could ideally do with these being on 4 when I start going out, because then once they're on 4. Have I got speed up creature? I have now. I can use speed monster, which will make them quicker to do stuff, but as you can see, it's going to use 900 gold each time. So when you are using your spells, do be careful on that. Now we have got the 12 imps doing the mining. You only have 3 on one side, so there's no point going overboard on that. So to see how your creature levels are, the best thing to do is to get your map up and just stick your thing over them like this. You know, in a little window thing, you can see what level they are. This is the best way to view your creatures and what level they are. Well, I personally think so anyway. I think it's probably the only way actually, unless you pick them up. I'll go over them, like look over them. So we've got level 5 demon spawns, and we've got level 3s on the warlocks. That's not too bad. So I'll give it another minute and then we'll break through. Go up here, push through, kill a load of the land, dig through this rock, see what's here. And then this mission done. Is that little thing there? Yeah, it is. See, so there's something definitely there. There's something definitely in there. Because the rock can penetrate a rock, and then that's inside it, Lord. Oh. So we will check that out as well once we get up there. Could even be the laird of the land. You never know. But we'll soon find out. See, now there we need a bigger treasure hoard. So should we bother building a bigger treasure hoard? Nah, we'll just leave it like that. We've not got no traps at the minute because I've obviously told the warlocks to do stuff. So. Trolls, sorry. The trolls to do stuff, so I will dig this out, make the workshop quite a bit bigger. And just for arguments, no, I won't do it that way. We've got loads of room there, so I'll buttress this workshop all the way up against this wall. And we'll also go do a dig through as well. So we'll stop them digging this for a minute, because as you can see, there's just piles of gold happening now. Dig out this, put down some more workshop, we'll drop in our trolls, and then I'll show you the traps. As you can see, he's there working busily. If you come over here, you can see that's how long we've got left till the workshop has done a trap. The flashing is because all our monsters are on flee. And then payday, like I explained in the last video, but you might not have been able to have read it. And we've got 6 rooms. So we're gonna enlarge the workshop. Just make it bigger so it's you can get more people in there and we can store more traps in there, because every trap you make will count as the little line on this thing, wherever it is. It tends to go anywhere. There it is, there's the pole, was it? No, I can't even find it. There's a little flag that comes, but I guess it's not going to show us, so okay. So we'll quickly check on our monsters now, see what they're doing. So as you can see, they're all on 3s and 4s. So I'm going to push forward here now, because I can see a couple of the demons spawn on level 5. And the warlock there on 4, so the warlocks are going to level up onto level 4 any second. So let's get into it then. So we're going to dig. Oh, actual fact, before we do that, what I will do is shall put the trolls in the workshop and show you a trap. So the first thing we've done is a door. If I was to place down this door down, more than likely they will research another door. So I'm just going to leave that for a second, just so I can show you how the traps work. So when you do research a trap, you'll get your traps here. You click on it, and let's say I put it down here. It will be effervescent, see-through, so it's not active until an imp has gone all the way to the workshop, collected that box. That one's the door, see, wooden door. Collected that box and then took it all the way over to where the trap is. Now doors are different. Doors are basically, I can put that down right there, right now. And then there's a little key symbol above it. If you click it again on the door, it will lock the door and no creatures can go through it. I just info logs about these. So there we go, gas trap. So I'll put a gas trap here. As you can see, can't see it. So an imp probably will run and get it, but the best is to just pick it up and drop him in. And then one of them will grab it, wherever it is, and they'll take it over to here. See there? He just had it and he just put it there then. I actually missed that then, I think. But I did see it on my screen. So, but yeah, he ran over with the box, put it up. So we're going to go for it now. We're going to dig up here and then get on with the end of this mission. We're going to dig through here. I can hear lava here, so there's going to be lava. We're going to have to build a bridge, go over, kill the baddies, which are probably here on the other side. More than likely they will be. And then obviously, door. So I'm going to stick a door there, but what I would say is I would fortify your walls before you put a door down. Because if I was to put one there and there, oh, they do it. See, it didn't used to do that. It used to be like they wouldn't do it because the door was there. So now they've actually sorted that, okay. And that's what we're waiting for. So now, we've come all the way up here, we've got the lava. And we can build the bridge. Once he claims that bit of land there, that's it, lad. Now, get up here and claim this now, straight away do that. I didn't mean to do that one. It's alright though. And we just stick these down, and we can kill them creatures, and then start claiming this land here. And as you can see, that door there is locked, so their creatures can't get through it as well as ours. But because our creatures are so close to that, no, they're not doing it. I thought they would have knocked down that door there, but shut down some imps, get claiming that land. Now, if we had a graveyard, like later on, the imps will actually pick up these bodies and take them to your graveyard. And when I was playing it as like, well, in my teens, it used to be like 6 to 8 dead creatures made one vampire. So we've done that. So what we're not going to be bothered about losing, we're not going to be bothered about losing our beetles, because you never know what's going to be behind this door. There could be a boulder trap, and if there's a boulder trap, it's going to kill like, well, if all your creatures are there, it's going to kill quite a few of them. Put it that way, it'll kill like 10 of them. And you'll be like, oh my days. I'm like, yeah. So when breaking down doors, I always recommend like putting like creatures that you're not worried about losing. I remember this one. So we've got to go all the way around just to get to here. And then there's a dungeon heart. I'm pretty sure there is in this one. There's a dungeon heart of the enemies, and we destroy the dungeon heart, and then that's how we win the level. But first, what? Don't know where they're under attack from. Oh, okay, they can get out them doors. Right. See, these are level 1s, so they're going to stand no chance against our creatures. See, I even went to this level, I was busy doing stuff and explaining stuff, and the creatures got to level 5 and 6. So they're really strong for this This, especially for this mission, they're really strong. See, because them doors were open when them creatures were going through, my creatures automatically went through. So I'm just gonna. Why we are here? Let's open up all the doors. Quickly get these open, and then our imps can capture all the land for us. Whilst, well, I don't really want to use them too, but we will do. Why not? Break down these. See there, there's a secret. So that one is steal a hero. We press that and we steal one of their heroes, and then we've got increased level. So press that, every single one of our creatures will go up a level. So once that's on our territory, so on our land that we've claimed, an imp will pick it up and take it to our library. And also, as you can see, it's flashing on the map as well. So see there now, there it goes. Taking that to the library. So once an imp's got it, it'll take it to the library, and then you can just activate it at the library. You can activate it anywhere so long as it's on your land. Like, I'm going to steal that hero straight away, and now we've got one of their heroes. So let's also, while we're at it, go to the library and see there's a little dude down there. Increased level. And all our creatures are now gone up another level. So let's quickly get this up. We are nearly at the end of the mission now. Just got to get to this door, break through this door, and then destroy the dungeon heart, if I remember correctly. Right there. So, not long now. Don't know why it didn't go over there when I clicked that. There we go. So, once again, creatures you don't mind losing, in case there's like a boulder trap. All the other traps aren't too bad. The lightning trap's bad for your imps, like, but the boulder trap is the one that's the worst. There is other traps, but I'll explain them later on when we get further into the game. And there you go. There's the enemy's dungeon heart. So I'm going to get ready here because I think the Lord of the Land comes as soon as we start getting it. Yes. So I'm going to drop these here now, and then once these have killed these creatures, these should automatically attack the dungeon heart. The creatures fallen in battle are our imps. And as you can see, there's two Lord of the Lands in this one. Oh no, there's not, there's one, sorry, there's two, lots of people fighting him. Now as you can see, that dude's pretty strong. He's like levered, that level 4 troll. But I don't think he's going to be a success over the demon spawn. Now before we do leave this level, we shall dig up there and see what's there. So as you see, all their land changed and went away. That's because we won, and that's all the gold we got from killing the hero. But before we do end this level, let's just quickly stick down a bit of treasure room here, and we're going to dig through this because I don't want my imps going all the way back to the beginning just to put down a little bit of gold. And we'll just quickly see what's here before we do continue on. See, now we've got transfer creature. So transfer creature means we can take one of our creatures, which is, yeah, it's going to be our level 7 or 8 demon spawn, and take it to our next level. And then spiders there that are flashing, they are also going to become ours, because with them flashing like that, it means as soon as someone of ours goes near them and that, they become ours. So near there, I'm going to transfer creature, and we definitely don't want any of them. Like, we want a demon spawn to take with us. Now, have we got a level 7? Yes, we have. So I'm going to take with me a demon spawn. So before we leave this mission, I am first going to save it. Press spacebar. First place, and that's only on level 4. So as you can see, the scores aren't that hard to beat. And as you can see there, I had another 3 because I had to do that mission again. Now, I'm going to end the video there, but before we do go, I'm just going to, when the next video loads, it's going to be on this screen. But I'm going to quickly jump into this just to show you that our creature from the previous mission has now come on to this mission with us. So, quick map, put that down. And as you can see, our demon spawn is there. Now I'm going to save this game as well. Right there, just in case. Well then guys, I hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching, and I shall sort out the audio on the first 3 missions. Yeah, it's been a nightmare. I've not been able to turn the sound down in the game, so I've sorted that out now. Hopefully we'll know when I do this one. But thanks for watching guys, I really do appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed the video, and for all you people who liked, thank you very much. And for all you legends who have become subscribers, thank you very much as well. And I shall see you all in the next video. This is Viper signing out.